Hi friends, my name is Milan Doloria. In previous video, we learned up to the question number 2, right? So now we are starting with the question number 3. So first of all, read this question. At Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? Okay, and on Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. What was the temperature on this day? Okay, first of all, at Srinagar temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. Now drop, that means decrease by 2 degrees Celsius, right? So what was the temperature at Srinagar on Tuesday? Right, so temperature on Tuesday, initially what we have, minus 5 degrees Celsius, then drop by 2 degrees Celsius, that means decrease by 2, and for decrease we need to use a subtraction sign and minus 2. Okay, again, what was the initial temperature? Minus 5. Now drop by 2, that means decrease by 2. Decrease, that means we need to subtract it. So again minus 2. Okay, so minus 5 minus 2. So we need to solve this. Now minus minus plus, that means we need to use addition process, right? So 5 plus 2, 7, and we need to put big number sign. Right now it is negative, so a negative sign. Okay, so minus 7. This is the answer, minus 7 degrees Celsius. That means we need to write like this. Temperature on Tuesday is equals to minus 5 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius is equals to minus 7 degrees Celsius. Okay. And next question, on Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. Rose, that means increased by 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, so at Tuesday we have temperature minus 7. Okay, now increase by 4, so plus 4. Drop, that means decrease. For decrease we need to use subtraction sign. Rose, that means increase, and for the increase we need to use plus sign. Okay, so on Tuesday we have temperature minus 7, that means this answer, right? Now rose by 4, so plus 4. Now we need to solve this. Now here minus plus minus, that means we need to use subtraction process. Okay, minus plus minus, so we need to use subtraction process. So 7 minus 4, that's a 3, and big number sign, it is negative right now, right? Our big number is 7 and 7 have negative sign, so here minus 3. Okay, this is the answer. So minus 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we need to write like this. Temperature on Wednesday is equals to minus 7 degrees Celsius plus 4 degrees Celsius is equals to minus 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, so total 2 questions are there. Temperature on Tuesday, it is minus 7 degrees Celsius, and temperature on Wednesday, it is minus 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, then next question, question number 4. A plane is flying at the height of 5000 meter above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meter below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them? Okay, again read the question. A plane is flying at the height of 5000 meter above the sea level. Now this is our sea level here, right, in figure. Now above 5000 meters, so this distance is 5000. Okay, above the sea level it is 5000 distance, right? Then at a particular point it is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meter below the sea level, right? This is our sea level. Now 1200 meter below, so this distance is 1200 in deep in the water. What is the vertical distance between them? So vertical distance, that means from here to here, that means from submarine to aeroplane. Okay, now above sea level 5000 meter, below sea level 1200 meter, so we need to add this two number to find the total distance between them. Okay, if you want to find this total distance between the aeroplane and submarine, then up to this sea level, below we have 1200 meter and above we have 5000 meter. So now total distance, we need to add these two numbers. Okay, so 5000 plus 1200. Okay, so 6200. This is the answer. Okay, 5000 plus 1200, 6200. Okay, so our answer is 6200 meter. Okay, so we need to write like this: the vertical distance between the plane and submarine is equals to 5000 plus 1200 is equals to 6200 meter. Okay, next question. Mohan deposits rupees 2000 in his bank account and withdraws rupees 1642 from it the next day. Okay, if withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Okay, find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Now total two things we have: withdrawal and deposit. If we think about the bank, okay, if we think about our account, okay, if we withdraw the money, okay, then our if we withdraw the money, then our savings becomes less, right? In bank account our amount is decreased, right? If we withdraw the amount, then what happened with the our account? In our account our money is decreased. Okay, let's suppose if we have 5000 in our bank account, if I withdraw 1000, then how many remaining? 4000, right? It decrease. And if we deposit it, if we add it, okay, if I add 2000, deposit 2000, then total money here 7000, right? So for deposit, if we deposit the money, then it will increase the amount in account, right? That means we need to use addition process for the deposit, because it is add the initial money, right? And if we withdraw the money from the bank account, then our amount is decrease. Okay, so we need to use subtraction sign for the withdrawal. For deposit we need to use positive sign, for withdrawal we need to use subtraction sign. Okay, because if we have 5000, if we withdraw 1000, then minus 1000, and this is our answer 4000. If we deposit it, right, then we can add the deposit amount, so it becomes total 7000. Okay, so for deposit we need to use plus sign, and for withdrawal we need to use negative sign. Okay, now read the question. Mohan deposits rupees 2000 in his bank account. Okay, deposit 2000, so we need to add this 2000, and withdraws rupees 1642 from it the next day. A withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer. Okay, if you withdraw the money, then your amount is decreased. So withdrawal amount is represented by negative integer. Then how will you represent the amount deposited? For deposit, what we need to do? Okay, we need to add the amount, so we need to use positive sign. So here our first answer is positive integer. Okay, if withdrawal of amount is represented by negative integer, then the amount deposited we can represent it by positive integer. Okay, now second question, find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Okay, now we need to find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. So balance is equals to, initially how many Mohan deposit here in the bank? 2000. So first of all Mohan have 2000 in the bank, right? Initially Mohan deposit 2000, right? So in bank Mohan have 2000 amount, right? Now if Mohan withdraw 1642, then we need to subtract it. Okay, if we withdraw 1642 from the 2000, then how many remaining? That we need to find. That is the balance, right? So here 10, here 9, here 9, and here 1. Now 10 minus 2 8, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 6 3, and 1 minus 1 0. That means Mohan have 358 rupees in the bank. Okay, so balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal is rupees 358. Okay, then next, question number 6. Okay, read the question. Rita goes 20 kilometer towards east from a point A to the point B. From B, she moves 30 kilometer toward west along the same road. If the distance toward east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled toward west? By which integer will you represent her final position from A? Okay. First of all, Rita goes 20 kilometer toward east from point A to B, and from B she moves 30 kilometer towards the west. So total two direction we have, east and west. Okay, if here I give east and here I give west, okay, then from point A, now point A is in between west and east. Okay, now Rita goes 20 kilometer toward east, so towards the east 20 kilometer, and here we have our point B. Okay, from B she moves 30 kilometer toward west. Okay, from B. Now this is our point B, right? So from B towards the west 30 kilometer. Okay, then if the distance toward the east is represented by positive integer, now we can assume like a number line. Okay, in number line, if we go towards the right hand side, then our number becomes positive, increase, right? Our value of integer increase. But if we move toward the left hand side direction, then our number becomes decreasing, right? It start decreasing. And if we talk about the 0, that means our reference point. Okay, so right hand side of 0 all are the positive numbers, and left hand side of the 0 all are the negative numbers. So same thing we can apply here. Now from point A, if we move toward the right hand side, we can give it to the positive integer, and if we move towards the left hand side, then we can give the negative sign. Okay, here it is also written here, if the distance toward east is represented by positive integer, right? If towards the east positive, then we need to use a follow subtraction sign for the inverse direction, that means west direction. Okay, if we move toward the right hand side, then positive. If we move toward the left hand side, then negative. Okay, so our first answer is negative. That means if the distance toward east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled toward west? Okay, so we need to consider negative sign. Okay, now by which integer will you represent her final position from A? First of all, from point A, if it moves toward she moves toward 20 kilometer in east direction, and then from point B, she moves 30 kilometer toward west direction. Okay, so now final position, if we give here point C, okay, starting point A to B 20 kilometer, and B to C 30 kilometer. Okay, so final position from A to C, that means we need to write here right hand side direction, that means plus 20. Okay, first of all A to B, so right hand side, so plus 20, and from B to C it is left hand side direction, from B to C. Okay, from B to C it is left hand side direction, so we need to subtract it. Okay, first of all A to B 20 kilometer, right, from here to here, so plus 20. Now from B to point C, okay, it is left hand side, so we need to subtract it, so minus 30. Okay, we need to find the final position. Alternately, we already know that. Okay, otherwise we can directly find it. Here our A and B, here total distance is 20, and here from B to point C it is 30, right? So if we want to find the distance from A to C, then from whole this length 30, we can subtract a to b, then even we can get the value of AC. It is 10, right? 30 minus 20. Otherwise, what we need to do? From A to B, okay, for A to B, right hand side direction, so plus 20, and from B to point C, minus 30. So plus 20 minus 30. Okay, now plus minus minus, 30 minus 20, 10. Big number 30 have negative sign, so here negative sign minus 10. Okay, again from A to B, east direction, okay, right hand side direction, so plus 20, and from B to point C, left hand side direction, so minus 30. Okay, here we have plus sign, here we have negative sign, so plus minus minus, 30 minus 20, 10. Big number sign, it's a negative, so minus 10. Okay, this is our final answer, minus 10 kilometer from A. So Rita is at final position from A to C is 10 kilometer, minus 10 kilometer. Okay, now minus sign shows direction toward the left hand side because it's a negative. Okay, here our answer is minus 10 kilometer. Negative sign shows the distance toward the left hand side. If our answer becomes positive, then it shows the direction toward the right hand side. Okay, but right now we get minus 10 kilometer. That means from A to left hand side 10 kilometer. Okay, then next question, number 7. In a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. We need to check this square. Okay, it is a magic square or not. When it is called a magic square, if we get the same answer in all row, all column and all the diagonals, then we can say that it is the magic square. Otherwise not. Okay, so now first of all we can start with the column wise, otherwise row wise, whatever you want, but we are going with a column wise, right? So in first column we have three numbers, 5 minus 5 plus 0. Okay, 5 minus 5 0, right? So 0 plus 0, it's a 0 only, right? So answer of first column, it's a 0, right? Then if we think about the second column, minus 1 minus 2 plus 3. Okay, here minus minus plus. Okay, so 2 plus 1 3, then big number 2 is negative, so here negative sign, then this plus 3 as it is, plus 3 minus 3, it's a 0. Okay, then third column, 4 plus 7 minus 3 is equals to 0. Now 7 plus 4, 11, and this minus 3 remains as it is, so 11 minus 3, it's a 8, right? So here we do not get the same answer. In first and second column we get the 0, but in third column our answer is 8. That means directly we can say that this is not a magic square. Okay, because if it is a magic square, then our whole answer remains same, but here we do not get the same answer. That's why this is not a magic square. Again I repeat this question. First of all, our first column, 5 minus 5 plus 0. Okay, we need to add these numbers. So here plus 5 minus 5, 0. Okay, so 0. Then here minus 1 minus 2 plus 3. Okay, now here minus minus plus, 2 plus 1 3. Big number 2 have a negative sign, so negative. Then this plus 3 remains as it is, plus 3 minus 3 0. Okay, this is the answer of second column. Now third column, 4 plus 7 minus 3 is equals to 0. So here 7 plus 4, 11 minus 3. So 11 minus 3, it is 8. So our two answers are 0, but third answer is 8. This is not the same answer, so we can say that this is not a perfect square. Okay, then next, second question, here we need to check. First of all, again we start with the column. So 1 minus 4 minus 6. Okay, first of all solve this first two numbers. So here nothing is present, so plus sign. Now plus minus minus. Okay, 4 minus 1, it's a 3. Big number 4 have negative sign, so minus 3. And this minus 6 remains as it is. Okay, now we need to solve this 2 number. Minus 3 minus 6. Now here minus minus plus. 6 plus 3, 9. Big number 6 have negative sign, so here negative sign. So our answer of first column, it is minus 9. Okay. Then second column, 10 minus 3, sorry, minus 10 minus 3 plus 4. Okay, now minus minus plus, 10 plus 3, 13. Big number 10 have negative sign, so negative sign, and plus 4. Okay, now here plus minus minus, 13 minus 4, 9. Big number 13 have negative sign, so negative sign. Okay, so our answer is minus 9. Okay, again minus 10 minus 3 plus 4. First of all solve this two number. Minus minus plus, 10 plus 3, 13. Big number 10 have negative sign, and here plus 4. Okay, now here plus minus minus, 13 minus 4, 9. Big number 13 have negative sign, so negative sign. So here minus 9. So in first and second both the column we get the minus 9. Right, now check the third column. 0 minus 2 minus 7. Now 0, right now we can ignore it, right? So directly solve this two number. Minus minus plus, 7 plus 2, 9. Big number 7 have negative sign, so negative sign, so minus 9. So in all the three column we get the same answer, minus 9. Okay, now we need to check the row. Okay, so first row, here 1 minus 10 plus 0. Now we only need to solve these two numbers, right? Now 1 minus 10, so here nothing is there, so plus 1. Okay, plus minus minus, 10 minus 1, 9. Big number 10 have negative sign, so here negative sign. Okay, so again we get the answer minus 9. Now check the second row. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2. Okay, here minus minus plus, 4 plus 3, 7. Big number 4 have a negative sign, and here our minus 2 as it is. Okay, now here minus minus plus, 7 plus 2, 9. Big number 7 have a negative sign, so again we get here minus 9. Okay, then third question, minus 6 plus 4 minus 7. Okay, here first of all this two number, so here minus plus minus plus minus, 6 minus 4, 2. Big number 6 have negative sign, so negative sign, and minus 7 remains as it is. Okay, here minus plus minus, 6 minus 4, 2. Big number 6 have negative sign, so here minus 2, and this minus 7 remains as it is. Okay, now solve this two number. So here minus minus plus, 7 plus 2, 9. Big number 7 have negative sign, so negative sign, so minus 9. Okay, so in all the three column and all the three row we get the same answer, minus 9. Okay, now last thing is pending. That means we need to check the diagonals even. Okay, so here 1 minus 3 minus 7. Okay, now we need to add the diagonal. Okay, so here 1 minus 3, plus minus minus, right? First of all this two number, plus minus minus, 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, now we need to put big number sign. It is negative right now because our big number 3 have a negative sign, so minus 2. Okay, then this minus 7. Again diagonal, 1 minus 3 minus 7. Okay, diagonal, that means crosswise. So here nothing we have, so plus minus minus, 3 minus 1, 2. Big number 3 have negative sign, so negative sign, then this minus 7 remains as it is. Okay, now here minus minus plus, 7 plus 2, 9. Big number 7 have negative sign, so negative sign, so again we get the same answer, minus 9. Okay, now last thing we need to check, it is our second diagonal, that means crosswise. Okay, so here we have minus 6, minus 3 plus 0. Here minus sign is not visible, but it is minus 6. So first two number, minus minus plus, 6 plus 3, 9. Big number 6 have negative sign, so negative sign. Okay, so in all the cases we get the same answer, minus 9. That means answer of all the column, answer of all the row, and both the diagonal have same sum. So we can say that this is a magic square, right? This box is magic square because all the sums are equal. Okay, then next question number 8. In that we need to verify this. A minus negative of b is equal to a plus b for the following values of a and b. Okay, we need to verify this. So this is our left hand side. Left hand side, this that means left hand side of equality sign. Okay, here we have equality sign. So this is called LHS, that means left hand side, and this is called RHS, that means right hand side. Okay, so we need to prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. In both the side we want same answer. Okay, so our first question is A is equal to 21, B is equal to 18. So just to start with the left hand side, LHS. Okay, LHS, that means left hand side. Now left hand side, that means this, A minus minus B. Now put the value of A and B. A 21 minus then negative B. Okay, now our value of B, it is 18. Okay, so here we have 21, here minus minus plus 18. Okay, bracket, that means multiplication, so minus minus plus. Okay, so 21 plus 18, 39. Okay, again I repeat this thing, left hand side LHS, A minus minus B, put the value of A and B, A 21, then negative of negative b, so minus 18, then this 21. Now bracket shows multiplication. In multiplication, minus minus becomes plus, so 21 plus 18, 39. Okay, now we need to write right hand side. Right hand side, that means A plus B. Okay, put the value of A and B, so 21 plus 18, same answer, 39. Right, so in both the case we get the same answer. In both the case we need to just put the value of A and B, nothing else. Okay, and at last if we get the same answer, so we can write this, since LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. Okay, we need to show this LHS is equal to RHS, that means both the side we need to show it equal. Okay, then second question, again LHS, A minus minus B, put the value of A and B. A is equal to 118, then negative sign, then here negative B, so again negative, then this B, it's a 125. Okay, so 118, then minus minus 125. So here this 118 remains as it is, minus minus plus, here 125. Okay, here even bracket, that means multiply, so minus minus plus. Okay, so 118 plus 125, so it is 159, right? Sorry, not 159, 8 plus 5 3, then 2 plus 1 3 plus 1 4, and 1 plus 1 2, so 243. Okay, 118 plus 125, 243. Now we need to check the right hand side. So in right hand side, A plus B, right, A is equal to 118 plus 125, it's again 243. Okay, so in both the side we get the same answer, right? So we can write like this, LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, hence verified. Okay, next question number 3. Again we need to use the same process, LHS, A minus minus B, put the value of A, it is 75, then negative sign, here negative B, it is 84, so 75. Now this minus minus plus. Okay, here we have 84. Now we need to add this two number, 75 plus 84. Okay, here again, if we have bracket, that means multiplication, so this minus minus becomes plus. Okay, 5 plus 4 9, 8 plus 7 15, so 159. Okay, then check the right hand side. In right hand side we have 75 plus 84. Okay, 75 plus 84. Now 5 plus 4 9, 7 plus 8 15, so 159. Okay, so LHS is equals to RHS, hence verified. Okay, and in question number 4 even we need to use the same process. First of all, left hand side, a minus minus b, put the value of a and b. A is equals to 28 minus, then minus b, it's 11. Okay, now 28 here, minus minus plus 11, and 28 plus 11, it is 39. Okay, so in left hand side we get the answer 39. This minus minus becomes plus. Okay, and in right hand side, a plus b, a 28 plus b 11, 28 plus 11 39, we get the same answer. Okay, so we can write like this, since LHS is equals to RHS, hence verified. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this video, so you can just write down in comment section. I will give you the answer. Okay, thank you. Next part we see in the our next video.